Hi scholars, today we are finding equivalent fractions using visual models. So we're going to go over some vocabulary. The greater than symbol, which is this one here, is used to compare two numbers where the first number on the left side is bigger or greater than the number on the right side of that symbol. Less than is the symbol here, and it's the opposite. When the first number is smaller or less than the second number, we use a symbol. And then equivalent fractions is what we're going to be focusing on because we want all these all these fractions that we find to be equivalent. And equivalent is a fancy way to say equal. That's the math term for equal. So equivalent fractions are fractions that are equal to each other. For example, these models here, I have 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8. I all see that they take up half of their fraction bar. They are equivalent fractions. 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8 are all equal to each other. So here I have 1/4. I want to find a fraction that's equivalent to 1/4. So I have my model for 1/4, and I have a model here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are eighths. I want to know how many eighths are equal to 1/4. So let me go ahead and shade in the same amount. So I see I shaded in 2 of the eighths, and that's equal right there, the same spot. So 2/8 is equal to 1/4, so I'm going to write 2/8 here. So now it says check your work using cross multiplication. I want to see if I'm actually right. I want to confirm, right? Check my work. So cross multiplication is when you cross multiply, meaning you multiply across both ways diagonally, right? That's why the cross multiplication. So I'm going to multiply 8 times 1 is 8, and 4 times 2 is 8. This is similar to the butterfly method that we saw, right? And I can use this just to see if these fractions are actually equal. Since both numbers are the same, they are in fact equal, I am correct. So let's try one together. 3/4, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have eighths again. So I want to compare these two fractions. So what do I do first? Thinking back to what I did. We're going to shade in this model. So I want to shade in the same amount that I see. So I see this whole left side is shaded in, and then this bottom portion here on the right. So when I shade this in, how many eighths is that? It is 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6/8. And again, we want to check our work using cross multiplication. So go ahead and check your work here, and then let me know if we're correct. Is 3/4 equal to 6/8? Now you should have cross multiplied. If you still need more time, go ahead and pause the video. So if I multiply across, 3 times 8 is 24, and 4 times 6 is also 24, so we are correct. So go ahead and try this last one. You can copy this model and shade it in. So I want you to pause the video, and while you're paused, while the video is paused, I want you to copy this model and shade in the same amount on both parts, right? Sorry. And then tell me the equivalent fraction. Lastly, when you're done, check your work by cross multiplying. So go ahead and pause the video, solve, check your work, then press play to see if you got the same answer that I get. Right, first step is to shade in this other model here. Again, please pause now if you haven't finished working. So I'm going to shade in the same amount, so it goes all the way down to here. Shade all of this in. Oops, what happened there? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4/6. 4/6. And I want to check my work real quick. I cross multiply. 6 times 2 is 12, and 3 times 4 is 12, so we are correct. So give yourself a nice pat on the back if you got this right, and if you didn't, please look back. Go rewind the video. What did you do wrong? What mistakes did you make so that you don't make that same mistake in your problem set? All right, I hope you found this helpful. Again, we were finding equivalent fractions using visual models to help us find those equivalent fractions. And equivalent means equal. It's just a math term for equal. All right, thank you guys. Have a great day.